Hello, everyone. This is take 3 of this video. I know I was supposed to upload one yesterday, but in the middle of it, my computer decided that it needed to update. Um, and then the update took a very long time. I don't know what's going on. It's like someone above me is saying, no, don't teach ELA today. But we're going to persevere through, and I'm going to talk to you about today, yesterday and today's lesson. We are going to be working on outlines for our controversial topics. I've provided a student sample outline. I also have a teacher example for you to go off of. As we go through the lesson, I'm hoping that you could see how I've laid out my controversial topic that I've chosen. Some of you may have similar have chosen a similar controversial topic. That's okay. But those of you that have not, I want you to think about how I'm conducting this lesson and what you could probably do on your end in order to help you create your own outline for your controversial topic. Okay. So the first thing is I want to kind of talk to you about the day 1 and day 2. Day 1, you were supposed to choose your topic, conduct your research, and complete that graphic organizer. That graphic organizer is going to come in handy, and I'll show you how I did my graphic organizer, the sample, just to help you see how I used it for my outline. Day 2 and technically is today, and we're going to complete an outline on a controversial topic. I don't worry about day 3 because technically today was supposed to be day 3, but yesterday all the technical difficulties. So day 3 will be it's been postponed until after we come back from spring break. And this assignment that we're talking about today is not due until Wednesday, April 15th. So on April 15th is when you will receive day 3's work, which is to complete your presentation using any media format of your choice. And I'll also give you a tutorial on a couple of different things that you could do. This is where the video is supposed to go. So if you have not chosen your controversial topic, these are just some suggested topics for debate. I have had many of you come up with your own topics, which I think is absolutely fantastic way to think outside the box. It just shows how you're you're not creative, but it just shows, that you're willing to think outside the box and think of something better or something that interests you. And then for the next slide, it'll tell you your assignment. You're creating an outline for your controversial topic in a Google document. And I want you to review this video for completing this assignment if you need any assistance. So for your outline, let's first go here for your springboard assignment. Now, this is going to help you after you've completed your questions. This is going to help you plan out for your outline because you kind of basically take what you have here and you'll be able to put it in your outline. Some things that I want you to notice. I just did my first reason. Tone and language to create formal style. You want to make sure that you fill this out. What should be your tone for this? Okay. It shouldn't be maybe anger, right? We're arguing, but it's a debate. So it's a little bit different connotation. And then your formal style, you want to make sure that it's formal, even in your outline when you are typing your work on your outline. It needs to be formal, not informal, okay? And I want you to review your springboard lessons 3.5 and 3.6 to help you. So for my preparing my argument, I put my claim, which is I am for the necessity of vaccinations for all humans, especially those needed for children. So I'm doing the vaccination controversial topic. It has been a controversial topic for many, many years now. And so I am for people getting vaccinated. I am against people not wanting to vaccinate based off of the assumptions that vaccinations cause issues like autism and other things like that. So for my first reason is it helps stop the spread of diseases. Now, I did my research. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention is a great website for this. A lot of my information came from this website. So when I did my, So when I did my evidence for this, I kind of just put it in here. I also had a notes for vaccinations. I like to put my notes in a different spot. I love to put the URL too, just in case I need to go back and look up some information. You are going to want to remember your websites. Please remember the websites that you've used. I also put it here in my source citation because we are going to be putting citations together. That's also part of day three's lesson. And you'll just add it to your outline because we need to make sure that we're citing our sources. But another day. Just for now, make sure that you have put the sources somewhere. Again, this is a great place to put your sources. So when we come back, we can talk about source citations and you're not searching for the information that you used. All right. So for my first one, again, it helps stop the spread of diseases. And for some evidence, I got it from the Center for Disease Control. It says if one person in a community gets an infectious disease, he can spread it to others who are not immune. But a person who is immune to a disease because she has been vaccinated can't get that disease and can't spread it to others. The more people who are vaccinated, the fewer opportunities a disease has to spread. That's a pretty solid reason why people should continue to vaccinate, especially vaccinate their children. If you are not vaccinated, then you're spreading a disease, or you could be possibly spreading a disease. But someone that's immune because they've been vaccinated cannot get the disease and also cannot spread it to others. So that's something that really caught my eye there. And of course, when I'm doing my outline, I'll be able to add some more details here. But that's a decent reason. So for your student example, let's do mine first. So of course you have your name, date, block. I just put all three because I wasn't sure which one to put. And then more. You want a title, a catchy title. I just put vaccination now. I might change it later. I just couldn't think of anything at the moment. For your introduction, you're going to want a hook and also to introduce yourself. Again, it's a little different than the outline that you did for your explanatory essay. My hook. Did you know that diseases that said to be under control can suddenly return if people are not properly vaccinated? Vaccinations not only protect you, they also protect the people you interact with on a daily basis. My name is Persephone Moore, and I'm for the necessity of vaccinations for all humans, especially those needed for children. So again, A is your hook, and B is you are actually introducing yourself. Yes, you are introducing yourself because it's a speech, not just a writing paper. And you are going to then state your claim, your controversial topic, which is your claim, and what side you're for. So for my body paragraphs, if I go back to what I used for my reasons, these are going to be my 3 body paragraphs. My first reason is help stop the spreads of diseases. My second one is studies from the past show proof. And third, helps protect future generations. I didn't put anything here just yet, but I will. And for my body, the first one, I didn't put everything in just because it's just a sample. But vaccinations have helped stop the spread of many diseases. If one person is not vaccinated, they can pass it to others. So that was something that I got from my Springboard graphic organizer here. More children could get sick and die if people are not vaccinated, and more people who are vaccinated prevent the spread of diseases. That is all facts. Those are all statistical facts and evidence from the Center for Disease Control and Prevention website. It's a credible source, so that's where I got my information from. So we know that when we are doing our outlines, we have A, B, and C. You don't want more than 3 under each subheading, if that makes any sense. So for my A, I have 1, 2, and 3 different supporting details. If you can't think of more than 2, I would have 2 at least. But if you can't think of more than 2, then that's fine. If you wanted to add some more things to talk about here, then you would do your lowercase a, b, and c. And this. I have to tab it. And then your Roman numerals, if you had any more information and needed more support. I just put that there just to give you a visual. But again, you want to make sure that they're not on top of each other, but they are staggered like a staircase. I hope that makes sense. The second thing under my vaccinations have stopped the spread of diseases is diseases have been prevented due to people getting vaccinated. Examples that I'm going to go over will be measles and whooping cough. At one point, measles had went away entirely, but people that are not being vaccinated or not vaccinating their children for measles, they have come back, and measles have caused, unfortunately, have caused some death in some children and people across the world not being properly vaccinated or getting the disease from someone that is not vaccinated. And so I would continue how I'm doing my A. I would do the same thing for B and also for C. My third supporting details here. And oh, I did not spell detail right. Sorry about that. And then my conclusion, which would be to restate the three main reasons using separate sentences. You don't want to say them all in one sentence. You don't want to just say, oh, this is this, this is that, this is this. No, you want to give a reason, and you want them to be separate sentences, not just saying, oh, prevents the spread of diseases, helps. What else did I say? Studies from the past show proof, and vaccinations help protect future generations and families. You want complete sentences. B, give a strong ending statement to conclude your speech. You want to leave your audience with one final statement about why they should agree with your controversial topic. You could go back up to your hook and modify your hook, or you can even leave them with another strong statement, still basically for your side. Then it's basically you need to tell them, if you are doing this, but you need to tell them why they should come to your side, why they should agree with your controversial topic. Very strong. And then end the speech with your name. So you will say, well, you won't say my name, but I could say my name is Persephone Moore. Thank you for listening to my speech on why we should vaccinate now. And that's it. You're going to be using this outline for your presentation. I'm going to finish my outline, and then as I am showing you the presentation or showing you my example of a presentation, I hope that you see how I am using the outline for a speech, so you can also do that for your presentation. But we won't worry about presentations until we come back from break. So one more thing I'd like to show you before I go. This is your student sample outline for a controversial topic. You may do one of two things. You may write on this. Your letters are pretty much in the right spot. You can delete if you want. You might not need these small Roman numerals. But a lot of this you want to keep. So you definitely want to make sure you keep your introduction, A, B. Keep your body, keep your supporting details. Again, if you want to get rid of the lowercase this one needs to be tapped. The lowercase a, b, and c, you don't have to keep it. Sometimes this is a little temperamental, so it's not going to line up all the time as you want it. You might just have to use the space bar. It's annoying, but you want to make sure your outline format's correct. And you want to keep your conclusion and restate your three main reasons, using three separate sentences. That's why you have 1, 2, 3 here. Give a strong ending statement to conclude your speech. Again, one final statement. Why should your audience agree with your controversial topic? And then end the speech with your name. Thank your audience for listening to your speech. And that's about it. So you're actually going to type all of this out. You can make a copy if you'd like, or you can type right on this document. It's up to you. Also, don't forget your title. Make it catchy and engaging. All right. Think of a fun, catchy title, because this is what your title of your presentation is going to be. Okay. I hope this helps, guys. I'm hoping it doesn't take too long. If you did the springboard assignment here, this is what's going to really help you with your outline. It's really going to assist you here. I don't know why this R is here. That's weird. Okay. I hope this helps everyone. Again, if you need a controversial topic because you have not chosen it, go back to the Google Slides presentation that will be uploaded today, or not today. That was uploaded the other day, but also it's still in this lesson today for today's lesson. All right. Take care. Bye.